One of the things that I've said repeatedly is I cannot make the salespeople do anything. That is not my role. I have no authority over them, and I haven't asked for any authority over them. That is your role, sales manager. I can help guide you on what things to say, but I don't have any authority over them. So that is your job. So if you do your part, then I can do my part over here, and this is how we work together as a team. This is the Sales Ops Effect, where we strengthen our skills as strategic leaders to grow businesses with integrity. But how do you have that conversation when you're trying to build out structures internally that benefit the salespeople, benefit everyone in the company, but the whole point of you being involved as sales ops is so that it doesn't actively cause problems in the sales department, because so many things do, right? How do you have that conversation with the head of operations, with the head of project management, with the head of finance, with the head of product? How do you have that conversation? It's very blinking difficult. Now, ideally, you would have created really good communication lines between these people, or at least their second in command, so that they know that you're a trustworthy person. And you can't force somebody to trust you. You just have to be trustworthy in order to be deemed as somebody that can be trusted, right? But one of the ways that your manager can help you is effectively by assigning you power. Now, what does that mean? If you come from a project or program management background, you know that you would be the project manager and you would have a project sponsor. That sponsor is someone that has the belief in the project. They probably asked for the project to begin in the first place. And their job is to clear obstacles out of your way as the project manager so that you can actually deliver. It's technically what your manager is supposed to be doing. But one of the things that I learned from my days in project management, which effectively is still what I'm doing just specifically inside sales operations, but that's a different conversation, is that you cannot attain power authority. You cannot attain power on your own. Power can only ever be given. So if your boss has power authority over other people, they can assign that to you so that you can lead them, right? And that's in the form of communication. So effectively, like with the salespeople, it's only the head of sales, pretty much, or the sales managers that can tell the salespeople, okay, now you're going to listen to sales ops because X, Y, Z. You just coming in saying, listen to me, isn't going to work. But your sales manager can make them listen. They're assigning you power. And after that power has been assigned, then the respect can build. And ideally, like I said, you're already trustworthy, so it shouldn't be that much of a big deal. But your sales manager, your head of sales, doesn't have power over the other departments. So how do you get that power? You have to ask your manager to talk to their managers, to say, you basically have to escalate the issue. Get your boss to talk to their boss, say, our people want to do these things, but my person's going to lead, as in sales ops, right? Because they have connections in all of these places. I'm going to need your people to get on board. Can you talk to them? And sometimes it's as simple as a conversation as that. And then you've got the head of operations now speaking to their people to say, look, this project that we've been wanting to lead for a long time, somebody from our team is going to be partnering with somebody in sales ops, and this is how it's going to run. And obviously they're going to explain that in more detail. But like I said, that power can only be assigned. It can be assigned by somebody else who has power, or it can be assigned by the people who you're hoping to lead because they give you the power to lead them. It's not something that you can just attain because you've worked really hard. Somebody might trust you, but they're not going to let you lead them necessarily. It has to be given. And people won't give you power if they haven't seen that you're trustworthy enough to wield it appropriately. So I hope that has helped, because it's tricky sometimes with our roles, because we kind of feel like we're in a lot of different teams in some way, shape or form, but we don't have that power or authority, but we've got an awful lot of responsibility because we're the only people that knows how half of these systems work, right? But you can get the power to make change if it's assigned to you. It just means that you have to do a sales job on your manager, on other people's managers, in order for them to give you the power. Temporarily, if need be. And, ideally, because you don't want to be in control of other people's departments because you're not being paid for that. So if this is the kind of thing that you're interested to learn more about, then really looking forward to seeing you at the Sales Operations Leadership Skills course and community. That is a lot to say. There's a wait list at the moment. If you go to salesopseffect.com, you will see it and more information there. Or you can just comment wherever you're seeing this or listening to this, and I will reply to you directly as well. So let me know your experiences with attaining power by permission, and I will get back to you soon.